And so, with her funeral service over, Marjorie Miller begins her final journey. Marjorie's wish to be cremated is a trend being reflected right across Australia. Influencing that increase is price, with a burial costing around 50% more than the average cremation. Whilst virtually no mystery surrounds a burial, there does remain both myth and misinformation about cremation. Manager of Murray Valley Cremations is Nick Fraser.
Once the coffin arrives, a very important task I have is to actually ensure that the paper trail is correct. So by that I mean we cross-check that the name is correct with the nameplate on the coffin. The date of death is what's on here. It's signed by the senior next of kin and done in front of a justice of the peace. Once all those things are in place, then the cremation is able to take place. So once the paperwork has been checked off and everything's okay, we remove the nameplate. It comes off the coffin and we place it on the actual cremator itself so that the continuity is flowing right through the whole process. Once the nameplate's removed, we can then place the coffin into the cremator itself and we can start the cycle going. They're self-regulating, they can shut themselves down if there's any problems. There's the two chambers in these machines. There's the top chamber, which the cremation actually takes place in, and any smoke that's produced from that filters down into this bottom chamber, which runs at a little bit higher temperature than the top one. So anything that actually comes out of the flue is burnt away, so it's basically water vapour, no pollution whatsoever. The cremation cycle takes about 2.5 hours, and then we allow about an hour for the machinery to cool down. The next step in the process is removing the cremated remains from the cremator. They're placed into a smaller receptacle and allowed to cool further before being packaged into a container for the family to take with them. A lot of questions I get asked do the coffins get cremated? Yes, they most definitely do. The coffins get cremated along with all the trimmings on the coffin and things like that. Batteries are a big no-no, particularly pacemakers and implanted devices such as cochlear implants, and those can cause quite a lot of damage. Every cremation has an individual cremation number, and then the cremation retort itself only has room for one cremation to take place. So it's a foolproof system. The nameplates follow the coffin right through the process to when the cremated remains are given back to the family. We treat every coffin that comes into the facility with great care and dignity. We live by a motto of we treat everybody as though the family is actually with us through the whole entire process. We ensure that it's treated safely and respectfully and given back to the family in a timely fashion.